One second, everybody, while we wait. Make sure everything's going live. I see one person on. Four people. We're gonna wait a little bit. Give it a second. Alright, cool. It's filling up pretty fast. Give me a second, guys. I'm just gonna wait for more people to go on and grab myself something to drink. That way I don't have to interrupt. Alright? So yeah, 23 people on. We'll give it a second. What's up, everybody? Cool. 26 people. I gotta make sure everyone's on. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Happy Thanksgiving. Everybody, especially in the U.S. I know you guys know how we're gonna celebrate. Turkey, family. What's up, Kevin? Nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. What's up, Emmanuel? Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. Cool. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wait maybe a minute more or two more. It looks like we're kind of peaked. Like the numbers aren't increasing, as in more people are not coming on. So we're just gonna wait maybe another minute, maybe two. Hopefully everyone knows where to go, because Facebook Live, the feature is pretty new. So we'll give it a second. If you guys have any questions, I wonder if I could. Okay, so I could scroll up on the questions. So yeah, if you guys do have questions, I could. You guys could just write them, and I can actually scroll up and look at the questions. So it won't be gone. So you guys can go ahead and drop them if you want. I do have a couple FAQs that I can just address easily, because the Las Vegas event, you know, if for those of you guys that don't know, I want to say like this weekend I went to Las Vegas to help out at the Techademics event, right? Not only learn and network myself, but also go out and give some advice to people that are kind of new to e-commerce. Maybe some people that are veterans in e-commerce, people that have already been selling through Facebook ads. I went ahead and help some people there, and I noticed that there were a lot of FAQs. Okay, like just frequently asked questions, and I had to answer the same questions over and over and over again. So I will address some of those, because I know a lot of you guys probably have those same exact questions. And then some of the questions mainly are more like product research, what kind of products people should sell. You know, so if you guys want me to go over that, I can. Whether it's designs, right, print on demand, t-shirt design, necklace designs, mugs, or it's just basic drop shipping. Yeah, you find a product that's already done, and you're reselling it. Okay, so we'll give it a second. Right now we're at 33. I think if I wait a little bit, we'll see how many people will actually attend this call, because it's Thanksgiving. I know a lot of people are not going to be around right now. I know for me right now it's actually 11 a.m. So a lot of the Thanksgiving stuff does not start. It won't be starting for a while. For me, at least. But for me, I'm going to be hold on, let me make sure everyone's coming on. Seems like a lot of people are kind of lost. Like they don't know that I'm already live. But so I don't know really how to tell them right now. Okay, so we'll get started in like 3 minutes. 11:55 we'll start. It's 52 right now. So 3 minutes. Sub Justin, sub Dan. Happy Thanksgiving to both of you guys. Show up who else is here. Happy Thanksgiving, Justin. For those of you guys that don't know Justin, he's one of my Justin Senior. You guys can look him up. He's one of the early mentors and coaches that I've had back in the day. When I first got started with Shopify, he helped me convert a lot of my success with viral style and Gearbobo and things like that onto Shopify. Helped me get started with my apps and stuff. So he knows a lot about that stuff. You guys can check him out. Who else is on here? Melissa, Jason, Ace, what's up? Scrolling up, trying to see who's here. Cool. Still got 2 more minutes. Man, is my clock not moving? Why does it still say 52? Yeah, we'll wait a little bit. Dang, everyone's starting to come in. Oh, okay. 7:50 in the UK right now. Cool, cool. Yeah, if you guys want, what we can do, everybody, if you guys can type, if you're watching this, type in where you're from. I'd love to see who I'm talking to. Like what city, what state, where is everyone from right now? I see the UK, Canada. What's up? Do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving there or Houston? Awesome, awesome. 2 minutes. Vegas. Oh, okay, Jared. So I'm guessing you attended the. I'm guessing you were at the event. What's up from Hawaii? Good morning. I think in Hawaii it's probably early right now. New York, Tampa. Dang, from literally all over the country. Okay. John's here as well. Cool, 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 cool. Awesome. So we'll start in 1 minute. 11:54 right now. 35 of you guys on. Wait a second. Montreal, Canada, Malaysia. Okay, so all over the world. Tech City, I like it. I'll be there too. Thanksgiving was in October. Oh, that's right. I heard about that. I heard in Canada they do celebrate Thanksgiving. Yeah, Jared, I do remember now. I remember now. Remember we connected, you're talking about free plus shipping, how you're moving your business model to do more retail now, right? Away from the free plus shipping. Okay. So as soon as okay, cool. Now we can go ahead and start, right? So yeah, you guys can go ahead. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and stay on this call. I want to do at least a solid hour of Q&A, just because it's Thanksgiving and a lot of you guys are probably also in a rush. But at the same time, I want to kind of go overboard, with the value. You know, kind of just like answer as many questions as possible. Because I know at the event, sometimes at the event it's harder to answer because there's so many people at the event. Not everyone gets a chance to ask a question, right? A lot of people. Yes, I can explain the UTM tracking definitely. But yeah, I'll write that down. UTM tracking. That's cool. Okay, yeah. So at the event, not everyone gets to ask a question because I think there was dozens and dozens of tables, and each table had like 5, 6 people in them, so we couldn't address every single question, and I wanted to just get more questions in. Okay. Not only that, but I know a lot of you guys probably have to get off this call fast. You know, some of you guys are already cooking, some of you guys are maybe already at a family event and you're just doing Facebook Live at the same time. Some of you guys are probably just gonna turn this off soon and watch the replay, right? But uh, yeah, we'll go ahead and get started. So one of the questions I got asked a lot at the event was a lot of you guys, maybe you guys are from out of state, or maybe you guys are from the US and you guys are starting off your first Shopify store, right? When you first start off your Shopify store, usually a lot of beginners, they make the mistake by putting their personal billing address on the Shopify store, right? That's not something that's really wise to do because you don't want your customers to know your actual address, right? So I'm going to go ahead and give you a website. It's called Virtual Postmail, okay? Virtualpostmail.com, VIRTUALPOSTMAIL, okay? Like virtual postmail, just like virtual reality, post like posting up, like like blog post, right? And mail like a MailChimp, or I'm sending you an email, right? So virtualpostmail.com. All it is I don't know what the exact fees are, but I think it's like what, $5 a day, $5 a month, $10 a month, and then what you do is you get your own virtual mailing address, right? And then you use that for your Shopify store instead, so your customers will see that mail instead of your personal mail. Okay, hope that makes sense. Um, another UTM tracking. Okay, so when you guys want to know about UTM tracking, okay, it's something about UTM tracking. For those of you guys that don't know what it is, all UTM tracking really is a way that you add tags at the end of all your ads, right? When you add tags to the end of all your ads, it helps you out with tracking. Okay, it's not It's not 100% necessary, but it's definitely really helpful. I'm not an expert at that. Okay, I'm not an expert at Google Analytics. I do know people that are experts at it, but I do have tracking. I do tags, right? I definitely do tags, and this is how I do it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and explain it to you for those of you guys that do know what tags are. If you don't know what tags are, then you might not get this. Okay, but this is for people that do understand what tags are. Okay. UTM source is always just the source of traffic, okay? So UTM underscore source equals, that's always the source of traffic. So for me, I just put FB, okay? Then UTM underscore medium is always the style of ad. So it'd be like WC photo post or WC video post, right? Or PPE photo post, right? Or PPE video ad, right? That's just how it is. It's very basic, WC medium, okay? Then UTM medium. Then UTM underscore campaign is just the name of my product, right? So I keep it very simple. I only use 3 of them. That's it, 3 of them, okay? Source, medium, and campaign. Those are the only 3 that I use. I keep it simple, right? Next question. What's up, Chris? Happy Thanksgiving to you too, man. And Dimitri's is really good at Google Analytics, definitely. Typical range of net profit compared to revenue after cost of product, shipping, ads. Okay, so Jeremy pretty much asked if I'm getting an X amount in revenue, okay, how much is my net profit after ad spends and fulfillment, generally speaking, right? So generally speaking, I would say anywhere from 25 to 30%, generally speaking, okay? It's obviously sometimes it could be a lot more than that. It can be a lot less than that, okay? If you're doing free plus shipping offers, then it's usually a lot less than that because free plus shipping offer is has very low margins, right? So if you do other type of retail products, then it could be a lot higher. Which for me, I do more retail than I do free plus shipping. Sub Lawrence beast mode, yes. Big dogs are tuning in. Target new strategies and what stats do you pay attention to? All right, so for target new product strategies, right? When targeting new products, let me cross these out first. All right, so when targeting new products in a whole new niche, and we're doing new strategies, not new strategies, like targeting strategies, okay? Generally speaking, if you're doing a whole new niche, and you're pretty confident in your product for that niche, and it comes down to the Facebook ads aren't performing. This might sound kind of weird, but sometimes it might just be because your pixel isn't seasoned. So you have to wait a little bit until your pixel season. Okay. Let me explain this to you. Okay. And I've had this happen to me on multiple campaigns, not just one campaign. Okay. And it's gonna sound kind of weird. It might be really unorthodox, and it might go against traditionally what is usually being taught or what usually is supposed to happen. Okay. Let me get a drink of water, and I'll re-explain it for the new people that are coming in because I see people coming in right now. Okay. So let's say I'm doing a whole new niche and a whole new product on my store, right? I have a general store. I'm doing a whole new niche, a whole new product that I've never done before. What I would do is I would set up a $5, very basic $5 ad, right? Very standard website conversion to a photo post ad, right? And if you're very, very confident that your product will sell, right? And you're running this $5 ad, it's a new niche, and you just don't know why you're not getting any reach. You don't know why you're not getting any clicks. Okay, and your audience that you're targeting, you're pretty confident that the infinities are really high, should be a targeted audience, or you're using flex targeting, meaning you're intersecting it. Your audience should be good, your product should be good, but for whatever reason, you're just not selling it, or Facebook is not really giving your ads out, okay? What I have done, this is not what I do all the time, but what I have done that for whatever reason it worked was I let the ad sit for $5. Okay, and this has happened to me before, and this is a real life example. Okay, I let the ad sit at $5 for the first 8 days. Okay, 8 days. Not 3 days or 4 days like traditionally, like how I usually like to test. Right, for the first 8 days, I got 0 sales. I spent $40 because I spent $5 per day for 8 days. So 8 days times $5 equals $40. Right, I spent $40 trying to sell this sweater, right? Ugly sweater. Each sweater I sell, I make about $20. Okay, so first 8 days, 0 sales, $5 a day. Okay, The next 8 days, okay, I made a sale every day. So I made 8 sales in the next 8 days after the first 8 days, right? Do you guys kind of get why that happened? Is because the first 8 days, Facebook didn't really know who to show the ads to, right? They didn't know who would engage with that ad. They didn't know who would click or add to cart or purchase that product, okay? Then the last 8 days, right? So total, let's say it was a 16-day example, okay? The first eight days out of the first 16 days, 0 sales, I lost $40. The second 8 days, all right, the second set of 8 days, right? So day number 9 through day 16, I made a sale every single day. So if you do the math, I made 8 sales times $20. Okay, 8 sales times $20. I brought in $160 and I spent $80. Right? Does that make sense? So sometimes that happens. Okay, it's rare, but it's happened to me on multiple occasions. Especially if I accidentally leave ads running and I forget about the shirt or the product because it's only $5 ad sets and I have so many ads accounts, so many stores and so many campaigns that I have to look at them. Okay, I mean I don't have time to look at every single one of them. Sometimes I'm concentrating on the good ones, right? I'm more focused on the really good ones, and I leave the ones that I'm kind of testing on the side, like new stuff, to sit. And then sometimes they sit for like 4 or 5 days with no sales, and I want to turn them off. But when I look at the statistics day by day, it's starting to slowly get better, right? Day 5 was much better than day 3, and then day 7 was much better than day 5. So even though there was 0 sales still, I'm only spending $5 to test, and I'm privileged, okay? I have time and money to test on this stuff, okay? So don't think that you should do that for every single product, and then Peter said to wait 100 days until the pixel gets seasoned, okay? It's not like that, okay? I'm just saying that it's happened for me before, and it's also because I've had, there were mistakes, okay? Sometimes I accidentally left it alone on accident, and it started doing well later down the road because the pixels started getting seasoned, okay? This is not a super rare thing that's happened to me. I've actually heard stories of, some people that were paying almost $20 per click in the beginning, and they kind of left it alone for way too long, and those $20 per click eventually dropped down to like $1 or $2 per click later down the road when the pixel gets seasoned. It happens sometimes, okay? Facebook will learn, okay? And that's just part of the game. All right, so I missed a lot of questions. I'm scrolling back up. Okay. Yes, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Do I recommend video Facebook ads? Yes, absolutely. I would test out video ads for sure. What size audience do I start with? Audience size can range anywhere from 70,000 up to like 1.5 million up to 2 million. Okay, so what do I start with? I like to look for maybe 300 to a million, right? 300,000 to a million. The lower amount that you start with, right, in terms of audience size, the more targeted it's going to be, but the less options Facebook have to serve, right? Because now you're giving Facebook only this amount of people. What if those small amount of people barely even go online, right? If you give Facebook a huge audience size, then they have more options to show your ads. So therefore, it could potentially be cheaper. But then again, it might be more broad. So Facebook doesn't know who the buyers are. Okay, so it's a give or take. You pick your poison. Okay, so I like to pick somewhere in the middle, maybe 500 to a million, right? 500,000 to a million. Some people go lower, some people go higher. Everyone has a personal preference. 1 day or 7 day ad. Okay, so the thing is, I've been testing 1 day ads a lot this past 2 or 3 weeks, and for whatever reason, it actually worked better than the 7 day. I always went with the 7 day, always, because to me it just made much more sense. But there's a theory that the 7 day and the 1 day actually doesn't mean what most marketers think it means. Okay, usually people say it's go with the 7 days because then Facebook in theory has more data to use to optimize your ads towards. But then I talked to a Facebook rep and they actually said that the 7 day actually just meant that that's how long it should take your customers to convert. So it's more like for funnels, people that have like a 7 day funnel and they convert on the 7th day, right? Whereas the 1 day is actually more like direct sales. It's more like what we do in e-commerce. So for I haven't tested this on all my campaigns yet, but I have tested it slowly, and the 1 day does seem to outperform the 7 days on some occasion. Okay, so either way, you're in good hands. Okay, you put 7 days, you put 1 day, you can still make a lot of money. I've done 7 days this whole time up until recently. Then I started, every other campaign, I started switching it. If I launch 5 campaigns, or if I launch 10 campaigns, then if I launch 10 campaigns, then 5 of them will be day 1, and then the other 5 will be 7 days. And I'll just mix and match products with it just to see what works better. They're relatively almost all the same. Okay, it's not the X factor. Okay, would it be faster with a bigger budget? I've only started with bigger budgets if I'm pretty dang confident in my stuff. Meaning, if it's like a scaling campaign. Okay, if I'm trying to scale, then I can start a campaign at much higher, or I could duplicate them and start them much higher. But generally speaking, I don't like going with bigger budgets, because you're not gonna get a good bang for your buck. Okay. Yes, I addressed the 1 day or 7 day already. Which statistic do you look at to decide to keep the ad up, even with no sales? That's a very good question. So the question is, if I'm not getting any sales, what statistics do I look at to see if I should keep the ad or not? Okay, just to see if the pixel's still warming up, or if it's not warming up. Okay, because if you don't know this information, then you could potentially leave your ad on forever, and not get any sales, and hopelessly be waiting for nothing, right? So what statistics do I look at? I look at the day-by-day statistics. Okay, so I look at, example, I'll look at day 2. Let's say we're already 5 days in, okay, and I'm deciding, should I cut or should I keep? I have 0 sales. Okay, I will look at day 1 and compare that with day 2 and see if I see any growth. Okay, is Facebook giving me more reach? Day 1, I spent $5. They only give me 500 people. Day 2, I spent $5. They only give me 500 people. Day 3, I gave Facebook $5. Now they give me 1,000 people. Now the clicks are not $2 a click; they're $1 a click. Okay. Day 4, Facebook gave me 1,500 people, right? And the clicks are not $1 a click; they're 70 cents a click. Now day 5, it's about the same thing, but it still has that potential that day 6 they could give me 2,000 or 3,000 reach, right? It just has that potential, because you see improvement on day to day, right? That's what I look at. It's not so much like, oh, this is the statistic. If it doesn't hit 500 reach, I'm cutting it. Or if the clicks aren't under this amount, I'm cutting it. It's more like progress, okay? It's almost the same thing like when you look at a person developing their skills, right? And you see someone has natural talent or someone doesn't have natural talent. I don't really look at the natural talent. I look at, are they improving? And if they're improving, how fast are they improving? Okay, that to me is a better indicator than just looking at the exact metrics and being, 40 cents a click, 30 cents a click. I want to see is Facebook working, right? Is Facebook putting in work for me? If not, then I'm going to cut it, because Facebook's not on my side. Okay, that's more of what I look at. Hope that makes sense. I have to set my first ad from midnight to night. Should I start testing an ad for another product straight away, or should I wait a few days? Why not launch more products, right? So the question is, like, I guess he's setting up his first ad to run at midnight tonight. Should he keep launching more, or should he wait till the first one is done? I would say just keep launching more. Okay, we have 84 people on here. That's a lot shared. Wow, dude, this is crazy, you guys. Okay, which app should I set after opening up my store? Okay, we'll get to apps. How do you get a Facebook rep? Okay, you don't really get a Facebook rep. You just get Facebook contacting you when you start so many ads accounts and you're spending way too much money on Facebook, to the point where they want to make sure that you're happy, because they want you to keep spending money with them. Someone asked about apps, so I'm just gonna pull out my app store or my apps right now and give a couple basic apps. Okay, app number 1. If you guys can write this down, we're gonna go with apps. I'll give you guys 5 seconds to get a piece of pen and paper, or get ready to write down some apps for beginners. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So app number 1, you gotta get abandonment protector. Okay, abandonment protector. All this app does is, when someone clicks add to cart and they fill out their information, but they decide not to buy, abandonment protector is gonna send that customer 3 emails. Right? You gotta set up the times for these emails. I usually like to set them up, an hour right after they enter their email and left my page, maybe 4 hours, and then maybe like 12 hours later. Okay, so the first hour, the 4th hour, and 12 hours later. So they should get 3 emails in one day. If you want, you can segment them out. You can go one day, one on the first hour, 2 the next day, and 3 the day after that. It's up to you if you don't want to spam them. But all it is like a net. Okay, it's like defense. It helps protect you from customers that leave, or customers that ran out of Wi-Fi, or customers that they got a text message while they're filling out their information, or they got a Skype message, or they just got busy and they forgot to purchase your product. Okay. Another app you should get is some type of email app. Okay, whether it's Aweber, Quavio, Rare.io, or Mailchimp, get one of them. Okay, you need one of them because you need to keep some emails. Okay, so go ahead and you can research emails, right? Another app that you guys should get. You guys can get this. You guys don't have to, but Hurify app or Notify Pro. Okay, it's Hurify like Hurrify, or Notify Pro. Okay, now those two apps, they're not necessary at all. All they are scarcity type apps. Okay, they're just apps that create more rapport or create some type of scarcity for your website, and it should help with conversions. Okay, you don't need them, but kind of helps, I guess. I've never really split tested. Another app you guys should get is Min-Maxify. Okay, MINMAXIFY. Min-Maxify. All Min-Maxify does is it allows you to minimize how many orders someone can purchase on your store. Okay, so someone can't just go to your store and buy like 100 free plus shipping offers if you don't want them to. Okay, if you only want to allow like a limited amount, you want to say, okay, you're only allowed to buy up to 10 products, because let's say I have 10 free plus shipping products and I didn't have shipping set up all the way down to 1,000. So if someone buys 1,000 products, it might end up being like $5. Okay, if you don't want that, then you can get this app called Min-Maxify. It's also called Order Limits. Just go on the App Store, look up Order Limits, or look up Min-Maxify, and then you guys can find find that app. Okay. It makes it so there's a limit on how many products customers are allowed to order at a time. If they want to order more products, they can just make multiple orders. Okay. Another one you guys can get is Order Lookup. Any type of Order Lookup app. Okay. You don't just need to get the Order Lookup app. Just go on the App Store, look up Order Lookup apps. Right. All this app does is you put it on your navigation, and it allows customers to enter in their order number or their email address, and then they can automatically get a tracking number. That's it. That way it can limit how many customer support tickets your customers have, right? And then also the other apps that you guys should get are apps that help you out with DPA, like dynamic product ads, or apps that help you with print on demand. Okay, so let me just go over this. Okay, DPA it helps you with retargeting. I'm not going to get into it until I see questions on it. But there's apps like Flexify, right? There's apps like Trackify. There's a bunch of apps out there that help you out with dynamic product retargeting. Okay? Even Shopify app has that offer. Okay, that's an app you need. Retargeting app, Retarget app is also one. Just look up Retarget app. That can also help you out with retargeting. And then in terms of print on demand apps, okay, print on demand apps, there's T-Launch, there's Custom Cat, there's Gear Bubble, Viral Style, Teespring, Sunfrog, Thread Me Up. Any of those apps would work great for print on demand products. Okay, all you need to do is upload an image, right? Go out, find a designer, get an image. You can start selling mugs, t-shirts, sweaters, hoodies, ugly sweaters, posters, coffee, I already said coffee mugs, necklaces, all sorts of stuff, right? Through your Shopify store without having inventory, if you guys just get a print on demand app. Okay, so again, I'm gonna name them real quick again. Look, you guys can Google this, or you guys can look it up on your app store. There's Gear Bubble, Viral Style, T-Launch, Custom Cat, Sunfrog, Teespring, Represent, Scalable Press. They all have some type of Shopify integration. Okay. Another app you guys should get is some type of upsell app. Okay, so anything like Boost Sales or Upsell app or Profit Pal, or the one that Urza Firestone has. That one's a good one. Any type of upsell app. Okay, whether it's in-cart upsells or post-purchase upsells, those are also really essential. Okay, any sort of upsell app. You guys can look it up on the App Store. I'm not gonna try to create a war between the app companies and say, oh, Peter chose this app instead of this app. Okay, but you guys can just go ahead and look them up. They all work really well. Okay, not going to create any sort of competition between them. Do I use custom conversions? Not at the moment. I do not. You're welcome, guys. A lot of thank yous. Peter currently, so Amazon listing, house store, when create Shopify store, transferring, listing products. In terms of health and supplements, I really don't know too much about that. As far as I do know, what I do know is I do know Facebook doesn't really like those type of products on their news feed, only because there's way too many. Like that industry causes a lot of issues with them for whatever reason. They don't really like it on Facebook ads. So, I wouldn't know too much about that. Okay, so best selling price on retail products, 9. I just do 99. So best selling price on retail products, you can do either 19.99, 24.99, 39.99, 34.99, anything with a bunch of nines. I have no idea why. You know, stuff like that is not something that we get too caught up on. Okay, so a lot of questions about if you're a beginner, right? What are the advices to get your first sales or to get started and things like that? Okay, so this is like a touchy subject, okay? Because when people ask, a lot of people that asked us this too on the panel when we were doing Q&A, and it's a really broad question, okay? And then I don't want to give the answers that that like I want to give the answers that you kind of have to hear, but then you've heard it so many times that it's just like, oh yeah, take action. Like, you know what I'm saying? As cliche as that sounds, but that's not really what so for beginners, right? If you want a quick tip to just get started, just understand that you're building up a skill set. Okay, I can't emphasize that enough. As cliche as it sounds, as corny as it sounds, that's what it really is. Okay, so when you're first starting, you're building out a skill set. Okay, think of it as in like your a little kid is learning how to walk, right? You got to build out the skill set, learn how to crawl, learn how to walk, learn how to jog and sprint eventually, right? So how does this relate to e-com? How does that analogy work? Well, it's like this, because there's a reason why a lot of people teach the $5 ad set method as well as the free plus shipping method in the beginning. Okay, why? Because it's a great way to do target practice. It's a great way to get product practice. And it's a great way to just get sales and learn how to fulfill products and deal with some customer support. You're building out a skill set. Okay, you're learning how to manage a store. You're learning how to become an e-com entrepreneur. Okay, which is a little different than real estate. It's a little different than day trading. Okay, everybody's got to pay the price, right, for whatever it is that they do. Okay, it's the same thing like if you're a boxer, you want to train how to box, you can't just go in there and start sparring right away, right? You're gonna get hurt. Okay, not only are you dangerous to your sparring partner, you could hurt them because you don't know how to control yourself. But someone, they could hurt you because maybe you don't know how to block punches yet or anything like that, right? So you can't just go in there and be thrown into wolves, right? You got to hit mitts first. You got to do jump rope first. You got to do jogging first. You got to hit the bag first, right? Work on all sorts of safety precautions type of things, right? Then you guys can start, diving into like all the crazy stuff, right? So in the beginning, I would start very slow and start building a skill. Okay, get to the mindset that we're here to learn. Okay, there's only two options in life, right? You're either gonna win or you're gonna learn. That's it. But we're all gonna remain undefeated as long as we never accept our losses as a loss. Okay, we accept it as a lesson, right? So that's my advice for beginners, right? Absolute beginners. Okay. Scroll down. Do you recommend starting with shirts, AliExpress? Okay, so would you recommend starting with shirts, AliExpress, Gear Bubble, or somewhere else? All the above. Okay, all the above. Why not? Right? Why not? If you're just starting out, if you have a budget, okay, go with 5 AliExpress products, 5 T-shirts, right? Why not? Or instead of 5 T-shirts, do like 2 t-shirts, 2 mugs, 1 necklace, and then 5 AliExpress products. And make sure your AliExpress products are way different. Why not? Give it a shot. Okay. When your Facebook ads account is new, what objective do you start with? Okay, so that's a very good question. That question I cannot honestly answer because when I have new ads accounts, I always use the objective of my old and seasoned ads account, okay, which already has a lot of purchase, okay? So when your Facebook ads account is new, I would still start with maybe the add to cart one, add to cart, and I would do 1 day, definitely, okay? Because add to cart is going to be faster than purchases, and the 1 day is going to be faster than the 7 day. So that should optimize for the best speed, okay? That should be the best speed in terms of seasoning, right? But ultimately, purchases is the best, okay? I can't say the same about the 7 versus the 1 day versus then now we got the new 28 days. But overall, I would say the purchases, add to cart is pretty dang good as well. But yeah, that's something I would not focus too much on. It's more about the product really and the traffic. Okay, but that's a very good question. Do you want to run one product ads or collections? I run one product ads. Okay. So the question is, do I run product ads? Like, do I drive traffic to one product, or do I drive traffic to an entire collection? I usually always drive traffic to one product. So, Paul, how do I get that app, Abandonment Protector, right, on Shopify? Yes. All the apps, you can just go into the App Store inside Shopify and look it up. Wow, so okay, this is getting out of hand. You guys commenting way too much. I didn't realize how behind I was on the questions. I'm actually at the top like 2% of all the questions. Okay, so best way to find a designer or best approach to them. Okay, rather. Okay, so let's talk about this. Okay, designs and research. This is something I did not realize that a lot of you guys did not know. Okay, mainly because if you follow the timeline of how a lot of us e-commerce people are doing it big right now, okay? It generally started off with Teespring first, and we went gradually all the way through like Bauer style, Gear Bubble, and things like that, and then to Shopify. So my thought process in my mind was that t-shirts was the most basic and simplest thing, and that everyone already knew how to do it, and that the drop shipping model was the new stuff, okay? But in reality, it wasn't like that. A lot of people are actually really new to the print on demand. So I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that right now, okay? I might spend 15, 10 minutes on it because I see people asking questions about how to find a product, okay? So how to find a product, how to find a designer, and how to research really good designs for your necklaces, your mugs, all these custom-made products, and why do I love doing them, okay? Why do I love doing custom products so much more than, say, AliExpress, okay? Or even AliExpress or any type of dropshipping site, they work really well too. The reason why they work so well is because you don't need to come up with the design, okay? You don't need to be creative. You kind of find what's already selling and you're reselling it. So it works really well, right? But there's a big but. Okay, let me drink. Okay, so the issue with that is if you're drop shipping, the problem with that is a lot of people are also drop shipping and it's not your original content, okay? Anytime you bring a new product to the marketplace, it always has a higher probability to convert a lot faster and higher. If I'm creating my own design and I think of it in my own brain and have a designer do it, it has a much higher probability of selling a lot better through Facebook traffic than, say, if I were to drop ship something that 50 other people are also drop shipping, right? I'm not saying the drop shipping model does not work. I still do, 50% of my sales do come from drop shipping, okay? So it's a huge chunk of my revenue, right? But the reason why print on demand is still, the reason why I like it as opposed to the drop shipping model is because you can create your own stuff, and then therefore you're bringing in brand new stuff to a brand new marketplace, right? So how do you find these type of designs, and how do you get people to buy shirts and things like that, okay? And where do you get designers, okay? So you guys got to remember, when you're selling apparel or you're selling necklaces, jewelry, mugs, and things like that, okay? Remember that people in this world, they don't buy shirts. They don't buy the shirts that you like, right? They don't. They don't even buy the shirts that they like. Okay, people buy shirts because of the way the shirt makes them feel. Okay, you're selling an emotion. So when you're selling these T-shirts and these designs, you got to think about their inner subconscious. Okay, what are they thinking about? What will make them pull their credit cards out and buy this shirt? Okay, the shirt obviously has to look good. It has to be something that they would wear, right? But at the same time, it has to hit their inner emotion, right? Either it has to be really funny, to the point where they could tag their friends and be like, dude, I totally know someone that would wear this. I need to buy it, right? Or it really hits a home run with their heart and their soul. Okay, let me give you an example. Okay, do you enjoy your freedom? Well, you can thank my husband, proud U.S. military wife, right? Is that not good copy? Okay, if you're a proud military wife and you had a husband overseas fighting in a war or anything like that, maybe you had a pops that served, right? Wouldn't that hit a home run in your heart if you were to see something like that, right? Do you enjoy your freedom? Thank my husband, right? Proud U.S. military wife. See how that is not just a shirt, okay? Because people don't buy shirts just because they want to wear a shirt, okay? Other than the fact that the shirt is a piece of clothing and it does keep you warm, other than that, there's no purpose for someone to pull their credit card out and give you money for a T-shirt, right? We don't, that's not what human beings do. Okay, when people go out and they sell these MMO products or they sell these network marketing or affiliate marketing products, they're not going out there just to say, hey, do you guys want a bunch of pieces of papers with pictures of dead presidents on them, right? Well, you can have a lot of these pieces of papers with pictures of dead presidents on them if you join my company or if you help me push my affiliate products, right? That's not it. Okay, we always talk about what do they actually want, right? Is it freedom? Is it a better life for their families? Is it to buy anything they want, the nice cars, the Rolls Royce, the BMW i8, right? Or what is it that they're actually looking for, right? That's really how you sell. That's how these people sell these crazy high ticket products, whether it's coaching, whether it's affiliate marketing. Okay, same thing with movie theaters, right? You're not selling them a little piece of paper that allows them to go to a room so that they can be in a room while this film is playing. Okay, you're selling them a crazy experience that they're gonna go there, they're gonna spend time with their wife, their girlfriend, their kids, and they're gonna watch this movie, they're gonna come out and talk about it. It's a totally different experience. Okay, so when you're selling these products and services, a mug, necklace, and jewelry, whether you're finding it on AliExpress or you're going out there and finding it on print on demand, just finding designs, right? That's really what you gotta look at, okay? More of their inner psychic, right? You're trying to tap into their emotion, right? Let me see if I can think of another example on the spot. Yeah, that's the only example I can think of on the spot. Let me see. Let's scroll back up. There's a bunch of stuff. Man, this is getting cluttered. All right, so how do I approach a designer, okay, or find them, okay? The designer part, it's something that's very, very difficult in the beginning because there's mental hurdles, right? But once you get past that, it becomes the easiest thing in the world, right? There's websites like Upwork.com. There's websites like OnlineJobs.ph. There's 99 Designs. There's Fiverr.com if you want to go that route. There's all sorts of them. I mean, I think I have a bunch of them. Okay, yeah. So that's pretty much it. There's a lot more of them, but I just don't have them memorized, right? But you pretty much all you do is you go to those type of websites, right? Outsourcing websites with Upwork, Fiverr, things like that. Then what you do is you go in there and you post a job, pretty much saying, I need a designer that can design t-shirts. Here's 4 or 5 examples of some stuff that I need, right? And then usually when they respond to you, ask them for a resume, see if they can give you a bunch of designs that they've made before. Then after that, what you do is you talk to them, either email them or Skype with them or talk to them through the messenger, right? Whatever platform you're using, whether it's onlinejobs.ph or Upwork, you talk to them, and then when you talk to them, you have them do a test work, right? You let them know, hey, I want you to make this design for me. You shoot them a video and give them the video. I want you to make this design for me, but I want it in this color. Can you do this for me within 2 to 3 days for free? If I like it, I'll pay you for it. If I don't like it, then I won't pay you for it because this is your first job. I want to see if you're a good designer. I want to see your skills as a designer, your creativity, and I also want to see your turnover time, how fast you are, right? A lot of them will do it for free in the beginning because they need to, this is a proving ground, right? And you can do this with, you can test this out with 4 or 5 VAs and ask them all to do it for free and see how fast they can do it, see how good the quality is. If it checks out good, pay them for it. If not, they should have that understanding that, hey man, you're not fit to do the job, okay? So that's usually how you go out to get a VA to create your designs, okay? And go back up. I need a quick break, my brain hurts. Okay. Charles said, should I start with something I know a lot about and picking my first product to sell? I would not pick a first product. I would pick a first products with an S. Okay. Think of posting products on your store and selling them and creating ads on Facebook like you're picking roulette numbers. Okay. If you only pick one number, you got 1 out of 36 chance to win. Okay. And not to mention those zeros, right? Because I just came back from Vegas. I'm thinking roulette. If you launch more products, you're picking more numbers. You're going to find the winner much easier. Okay. So I would not pick product. I would pick products. Okay. So if you want to pick something that you know a lot about, why not pick 2 or 3 of them and then pick 2 or 3 of something you don't know about and pick 2 or 3 of something else that you don't know about. Okay. Launch them all at the same time. How do you know if it's the product or ad that is wrong when there are no sales? Very good question. Okay, so how do you know if the product is the issue or the ad is the issue? Right, either the product or the ad is the issue. Okay, usually, if the product is the issue, then that means like okay, so let's break it down like this. If you're getting a lot of engagement on your ad, meaning a lot of likes, shares, and comments, and a lot of link clicks, then generally speaking, the product is good. Okay, but if there's no sales still, then that generally means the price point is too high. Okay, meaning they love your product and they're clicking on the link. Okay, let's take it a step back. Okay, let's say your product gets a lot of engagement, right? Whether it's a shirt or whatever it is. AliExpress, anything. It gets a lot of engagement, okay? Likes, shares, and comments, everything's through the roof, but no link clicks, 0 link clicks, or $2 per link click, or very expensive link clicks, okay? What does that generally mean? That generally means that your targeting is good, your audience is good, but your product is not good, okay? They might like the product because it's a funny shirt, but they don't like it enough to even click on the link. They're not that interested in it, right? Because if they were, they would click on the link. So that means your targeting and your ad is performing well, but your product is not calling enough for them to click on it. Okay, now that's step 1. Now they're moving closer. Okay, let's move closer. Let's say the engagement is phenomenal and there's good link clicks. Okay, they're clicking it like crazy, but there's still no sales. That means the price point's too high. Okay, they love the product, they're liking it, sharing it, commenting on it, they click on it, but they're not buying it. Okay, or they're not adding to cart, right? They're not adding to cart. So what does that generally means? That means the price point is too high. So usually if you drop the price point, they'll start adding to cart, right? So let's take another step, step number 2, right? The engagements are good, the link clicks are good, the add to carts are good, but the checkouts and the purchases are not good. What does that mean? The shipping rate's too high, right? So generally speaking, if you lower the shipping rate, or maybe you have an upsell in between and the upsell is blocking them from checking out because they're like, man, they keep upselling me, I'm gonna leave, right? Then you see how everything's done in a systematic step-by-step format. It's not just some magic science where I'm rolling the dice every time and landing on good stuff, right? There really is a science. Okay? If the ad is good engagement, no clicks, it's your product. If the ads are good clicks, no one's buying it, they're going to your website, no one's buying it, the price point's too high. Okay? If the ad's good, the clicks are good, people are going to your website and they're clicking add to cart, but they're not buying it, then it could either be you have an annoying upsell app, okay, maybe your upsell app is not good or your upsell is not good, or your shipping cost is way too high, okay? Generally speaking, once you lower that, it should move the river more smooth, okay? Lawrence wants me to talk about Tech Week. Do I have a course? Do you build Facebook pages around a niche that's winning? Yeah, so Facebook pages, okay? That's a very good question. Um, so Facebook pages, generally speaking, I would build one Facebook page per niche, right? I would just build a Facebook page per niche. I would not add any content on it, just a Facebook page. Maybe you can make one or two memes or one or two posts on that Facebook page, okay? Then what I would do is I would just post my products on there, either dark post or light post, right? Then you would just drive traffic to that product and let them go to your website. If the fan page starts to organically build up on its own to where it gets past 5,000 likes or 5,000 followers for free that I'm getting organically just from driving traffic to my products, then I will start scheduling posts and start building a culture and content around that Facebook page. But I generally won't waste time on a Facebook fan page until we break about 5,000 free likes, right? Free likes. Let's see. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to look through these questions. There's like so many questions. I mean, I did not know. I mean, we have over 100 people on here. How the heck did I get over 100 people on a Facebook Live? Okay, still scrolling. How to find a product? I already answered that one. Should I start? Oh yeah, yeah. So I answered a lot of these. Some of the questions are the same questions as before. So for those of you guys that are asking, like, those of you guys that are asking a question, if I didn't answer it, I probably answered it earlier. Okay. What is a dark post versus a light post? All dark post is a dark post is a post that you make through the Power Editor. That way no one sees it on your fan page. And a light post is a post that you make on your fan page so everyone can see it. Okay, that's all it is. Sorry, yeah. Didn't mean to use like the terminology that switch it up. Okay. With the abandonment protector, okay, the question is there a strategy in terms of discount or free shipping to pull them back? You can do that. I personally have not used that yet. Something I probably should do. But the question is, when people go into your abandonment cart protector, right, and they start getting emails after they abandon your cart, right, they add to cart but didn't buy it, do you offer a discount or free shipping to pull them back? That's a really good idea, right? That's something you should do. How do I remove the password on Shopify storefront? Okay, very simple question. Click on settings, click on sales channels. Okay, so on the left side of your Shopify store, click on settings, click on sales channels. After that, click on view online store preference. Then scroll down, and then you should see storefront password, and you just uncheck it, click save, and everything should be good to go. All right, Charles? How do you get free likes? Cindy asks, how do you get free likes? Free likes is easy to get because you're driving traffic to your product through your fan page, so they will naturally just like your stuff. Okay? Because I rock, guys. Whew. Do I utilize Instagram? Not yet. That's something I've been talking to a lot of Instagram gurus and people that built their Shopify stores through Instagram ads more than Facebook ads, and I'm looking to start that project ASAP. Okay. Man, there's a lot of people on here. I think I'll stay for another 10 minutes. I was gonna leave now, but I'll stay on a little longer since there's so many people on here, and you guys, it's not getting less and less. Usually there's like a curve and it stales and it goes down. I mean, this is just staying. Okay, creating good Facebook ads. Creating good Facebook ads. That one you just need to be a little more unique than normal. A lot of times, sometimes if you just be normal too, it works just as well, right? We're doing physical products, physical sales, so it's not as big of a deal as say if you were to do something that's like where you need like headlines and things like that. Sometimes just the product alone will sell well, right? Same thing with video ads. at the event, one of the speakers in the panel was saying that you don't really need to go out of your way to do a crazy video ad. A lot of times, just videotaping your ad with your phone, I mean your product with your phone can get you the sales just enough. Okay, I actually have a friend too that he bought one of his own shirts, and his ad was just him folding the shirt, and he used that as a video ad, and it converted really well for him. Okay. Yes, Charles, you have to pay for Shopify. Yes, right now I am mainly using Facebook for traffic, and that's more than enough. Okay, Facebook's already doing really well. Yoda of Shopify, guys, come on, not Yoda, right? that was incredible. Um, what 5 apps? Okay, Daniel, watch the replay, and I do go over the apps. Okay, recommended apps. What are our best number of words? Best number of words for ads? I don't know what that means. Best number of words for the ads. Um, we're not leaving on you. Um, okay, so when do you kill an ad? I kill an ad when I don't see progress in the ad, as in it's not elevating its game, like I mentioned before. So when do I cut ads? Okay, either when the campaign is really draining all my money away, or or um or when the campaigns are not growing. You don't see growth. You don't see progress in the campaign. It's not improving. Facebook is not optimizing well enough. Okay, it's not doing a good job. What do I get my VAs to do? I'll talk about that in a second. Love you, bud. Awesome. Appreciate it. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that. Um, Instagram ads, assistant, video ads the future. I would not say that they're future. I would say they're the present. Okay, so I would start doing them right now. The question was, are video ads the future? Okay, they're the present. Okay, so if you wait till the future, there's gonna be something new. Um, ready, fire, aim. Okay, ready, fire, aim. Um, Problem is I barely get clicks on my products as much as I try. What could be the main issue? Stevens, Gabriel, I would have to see your ads. I would have to see your products and things like that. Way too little. Am I going to be teaching on Tech Week? I don't know if I'm going to be coaching and teaching on Tech Week. I could if they asked me to. I actually don't mind doing that. I didn't talk to them about that. They asked me about Ecom Incubator, if I was willing to teach on that. I already did agree with that I will go, but I haven't talked to them about it yet. People that are interested in tech academics and asking me about tech academics. That's what a lot of these questions might be if you're confused right now. Tech academics is a kind of like an internet marketing college. Um, you go there, you learn a lot about internet marketing. They have digital courses as well as physical courses in Scottsdale, Arizona. And then just this past weekend, for those of you guys that are kind of confused about a lot of these tech academic questions, is that I was they invited me out to one of their crazy affiliate events where they gave away like a BMW i8. They had like an actual mastermind, like everyone there busted out their computers. They went on there and learned and things like that. And they invited me out to go speak and give value and teach like a lot of the beginners that are just starting out Shopify how to get started and things like that, right? So that's pretty much what happened. And then now people are asking me about Tech Week. Tech Week is a 1 week program inside Tech Academics. Their headquarters over in Scottsdale, Arizona. What that is where you can go attend and they teach you every single course. I mean, they have all sorts of different courses from financial literacy to all the way up to e-com, right? All the way to print on demand, affiliate marketing, SEO, all sorts of stuff. And then the questions that people are asking is, will I be teaching at that event? I'm not 100% sure yet. Okay. Um, just to clear that up, because I know you guys also get to see the comments as well as I do. So a lot of you guys might have a lot of these questions. Okay. Do you recommend sell high price products or start with free plus shipping? Why not do both at the same time? Okay. Why not launch 5 free plus shipping products and 5 retail products all at the same time? Right. Um, okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys another tip, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. Okay, this tip is gonna be more, especially for the beginners that are starting out, that are lost, that are juggling. Okay, if you're out there, you're juggling. Don't worry, I feel you. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and fix that right now. Okay, people that are juggling. Okay, a lot of times when you're doing this, let me get Okay, cool. I got tea. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is gonna be the good lesson. Okay, so you guys want to take out your pencils and pens for this. All right. So here's how it is. Okay, when you guys are first starting, it's a scramble. Okay, you're juggling. Okay, I understand that. You're learning how to set up your store. You're learning what products to sell. You're learning Facebook. And all at the same time, you got to figure out what apps do what and why they do it and if it's done correctly. Okay? You're literally throwing balls in the air, trying to catch them, and you're confused and you're lost. Okay? This is how you structure your business so that you're organized and you can actually move forward systematically, step by step. Okay? If you don't have like a system or a step-by-step process and you're not treating your business like a business, you're treating it more like a hobby, then it's going to be really hard to get everything together and learn everything properly. Okay, I'll give you an example. Okay, if me and you have the exact same basketball teams, I have 5 people on my team, you have 5 people on your team, and our teams were to go head to head against each other and we have the exact same teams with the exact same skill, if my team has a system built, okay, it's game over. You're screwed. Okay, all I have to do is sit on the sideline and I'll yell play number 1 and my team will start moving in formation and your team is not going to know what the heck's going on, right? On offense, your team's not going to know when the shooter's going to shoot the ball and they're not going to know when to get the rebound or who to set the screen for and things like that. Whereas my team is it's just game over. Everyone moves systematically. One team, everyone moves. There's unselfish play. Everything is systematic and they work synchrony, right? Together, right? If you don't have that set up for your business, then it's going to be really hard to make progress. Okay, and I'll teach you how to set that up right now for e-commerce. Okay, I use weird analogies, I know, but this is how I learn it. Okay, so I teach myself these same analogies so that I can understand it. So I end up using my own. It's like stuff that I understand better than business. Okay, so I'll just give you this example, and then you'll get what I mean. Okay, it's a bullshit example. It's a BS example, right? But it's gonna help you understand. Okay, so here's what you do. Okay, day one. Okay, day one. Spend a day going out there researching products. That's it. Oh, my phone's losing battery. Losing battery. 1 second. Uno más. Come on, hurry up. 1 second. Yeah. Should be charging. All right, my phone should be charging right now. All right, so anyways, okay, so back to what we're talking about. Okay, day one. Okay, listen, this is an example. Okay? You're gonna get it once I list out the days. Okay, day one, dedicate that day to doing nothing but researching products. Okay, go out, find 5 products, right? Maybe five designs. Okay, actually go out and find 20 products. Okay, day one, just do nothing but find 20 products. Don't worry about your store. Don't worry about your apps. Don't worry about the Facebook ads. Don't worry about creating fan pages. You're gonna go ahead and find products. Okay. This is just examples, 5 free plus shipping offers on AliExpress, 5 retail products on AliExpress, 5 t-shirts design ideas, and then 5 like necklaces ideas for print on demand products, or choose a different print on demand product, but make sure it's 5 of them. So you got 5 shirts and 5 different types of print on demand products. Your 5 different print on demand products could be 1 mug, 1 bear stein, 1 necklace, 1 bracelet, and 1 dog tag or 1 clock. Different things, right? 5 different things, 5 shirts, 5 retail, and 5 free shipping products. Okay. Okay. After that, that's day one. Okay. This is a system. That's the first step. Step number 2. After you come up with these design ideas, right? Go and get designers to create your designs. Okay. While you go on Upwork and you're getting designers to create your designs, that's step 2. Okay. When you're done doing that, okay, and your designers are creating your designs, right? You're also uploading those AliExpress products onto your store, right? So day 3, what are you doing? You're setting up on day 3, you're gonna set up ads and Facebook fan pages for your 20 products, okay? So if you know you're building out all these different products and different niches, you're setting up all the Facebook fan pages and you're getting these products onto Facebook. Now, day 4, you're going to spend that day doing nothing but finding Facebook targets, okay? You get what I'm saying? So day 1, research. Day 2, fulfill your research, right? follow up on your research, meaning you're getting your products done, and you're uploading your already finished products, because AliExpress products come finished, right? Print on demand products don't come finished; they come as an idea. You got to get that idea into reality by uploading the image into the apps, right? But day 2, you're just gonna get the AliExpress products in. Day 3, you're gonna create the fan pages and things like that, right? And get the products onto Facebook like a post, so you're ready to rumble. Okay, you're getting ready. Now day 4, you're doing nothing but researching target ideas for these 20 products. Okay, you're gonna get a spreadsheet, or you're gonna get a list of all these long tail keywords. You're not even gonna set up the ads yet. Okay, you're not gonna set up the ads yet. You're just gonna go find targets. Okay, it's day 4. Day 5, okay, depending if you get those t-shirt designs back yet or not, but day 5, you actually go out and you launch your products. Okay, I'm not going to tell you to launch all 20 at the same time. I'm not going to tell you to go launch 5 at the same time. I'm just going to tell you to go launch, because I don't know what your situation is. I don't know how much money you have to spend on design. Some people spend $5 to $10, $15 a design. Some people spend $25 to $100 a design. Some people want to launch, they don't want to find 20 designs or 20 products. They want to find 100 products, right? Some people only want to find 10. Okay, so everybody's got to work at their own pace. Everybody's got their own full-time job. Everybody's got their own kids, their wife, their girlfriends, their grandparents. Everybody's got their own shit to do. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell it to you like in a systematic way. None of this is real. It's all BS. I'm making it up so that you can understand what the heck is going on. Okay, so I drank a lot of coffee, so I'm talking fast. But this is what you got to do. Okay. You're setting it up like that. Okay, so on day 4 or 5, whenever, I forgot what day I'm on, you're launching these products. Okay, you're going out there. What do I mean by research targets? Okay, what I mean by research targets is you're going into Facebook and you're typing in keywords on the interest, right? Or you're going into audience insights and you're finding targets. Okay, so it's almost like I got this product. This is who I'm going to show it to, and you're getting a list of who you're going to show it to. Okay, you got the product. This is a list of products. Now I need to get a list of my audience. Okay, does that make sense? That's what you're doing on day 4. Day 5, you're actually going out there and you're launching this stuff. Okay, so on the 5th day when you launch this stuff, what do you do on day 6? Do you sit around and hang out and watch your ads perform? No. On day 6, you're going out and researching the next batch of 20 products. Okay, because we're moving, right? We're entrepreneurs. We're moving. So on day 6, while your ads are seasoning, you're going out there and you're repeating step number 1, day 1, day 2, day 3, and you're going to get your second batch of 20 products, right? And then by day 7 or day 8 rolls around, you can finish launching your original 20 products. Because let's say I had my original 20, but I only launched 10, okay? By day 6 or 7, I can go ahead and launch the next 10, and then by the time I'm on day 11, 12, 13, my second batch will be ready, right? My second batch will be ready. So when I launch my second batch, and keep in mind, in between launching these batches, I'm making cuts on the bad ads. I'm making cuts on the bad ads, and I'm keeping the good ads, right? So you can only imagine 30 days into this, I'm going to have a huge list of targets ready. I'm going to have a huge list of products ready. I'm going to have a huge list of winners running and a huge list of losers already cut. Think about how much information is in your brain. You have a list of winners. You know how to get the winners from now on out. You have a list of losers. You know what not to do, right? Every loss just means now you know what not to do, okay? The reason why I was able to build so much more income than say, the average person is not because I have more wins. It's because I have more losses, because I know exactly what not to do, all right? I hope that makes sense for you guys. It is Thanksgiving. I'm going to have to go ahead and close this one out. I still got 110 of you guys. I'd hate to leave you guys. So because of this, I mean, you guys are showing me too much love. I'm an only child, so I already get a lot of love, But this is beyond. Like, goodness gracious. All right, I love you guys so much. Okay, you guys are awesome. I'll get to my messages as soon as possible. Okay, give me the weekend. Okay, I need to hang out. I gotta hang out with my family. They're pissed. They're not pissed, but it's like, goddamn, So yeah, I gotta go see them. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I hope all you guys enjoyed this. I appreciate every single one of you guys for coming here. I mean, 113 of you guys, amazing, phenomenal. Okay, keep working, keep hustling. No resting, except for today. But keep working, guys. Okay, I'm over and out. Thank you, and I appreciate you guys so much.